The Pennsylvania State House voted to approve a bill aimed at reforming funding to cyber charter schools. Thanks for joining us for Fox 43 News at 10. I'm Amy Lutz.
I'm Evan Forrester. The bill would cap payments at $8,000, with some school districts paying as much as $25,000 per student to attend an online school. Fox 43's James Corrigan joining us tonight with details of what both sides of the issue have to say.
Well, Evan, the bill passed in the State House by just 3 votes today, with just 2 Republicans voting for. Republicans opposed this bill on the grounds that it would cut funding for cyber charter schools using what they believe is an arbitrary number of $8,000. Democrats, on the other hand, say that number is still more than enough to educate a student online, which is why they want to reform a system they say makes taxpayers pay far more than what's necessary.
The whole point of the bill is to provide the funding for the actual education of the child.
The bill is House Bill 1500, which would mandate a flat tuition rate of $8,000 for the state's more than 60,000 cyber charter students. The current funding for cyber charters is based on how much a regular school district budgets to educate each student, and is different for each student based on which public school district they live in, despite there being no difference in the education students receive in an online-based school. Its author, State Representative Mary Lou Isaacson, says school districts that pay far more than what it costs for an online education would save millions.
It's going to save every school district that has children that are going to a cyber charter school. They are going to be paying what it costs to educate the child.
I think that we need to start investing in students, not necessarily districts.
Republican State Representative Brian Cutler says the cap limits what cyber charter schools can offer in their education and is effectively a funding cut for students.
It puts an arbitrary number that nobody could justify in as the rate going forward, and it's substantially below what is already being spent on many of these students.
It comes after Auditor General Tim DeFore's report in February, which found that the imbalance of tuition fees has led to 5 cyber charter schools in the state increasing their revenue by $425 million in just 3 years. The Shapiro administration estimates that school districts would save $378 million per year in taxpayer money. Isaacson says the bill will limit the excess of cyber charters, while Cutler says more focus should go on improving traditional schools.
Not only does this give a stability to a school district budget, but it also makes sure that we are holding cyber charters accountable for educating the students.
We believe in accountability, we believe in transparency, and we believe in performance. But I don't think that should just be limited to cyber schools. That should be every public school.
Now, the Pennsylvania School Boards Association applauded the passing of the bill, saying that current rates force school districts to make difficult financial decisions. School choice advocates and the cyber charter schools themselves, however, say that they're being unfairly singled out over underperforming public schools. It'll now go to the state Senate, where similar legislation did not gain traction last year. Evan?
Well, we'll see what happens this year. Fox 43's James Corrigan. James, thank you.